What's up, this split second bringing you a new thing I want to show up. I want to start doing pay-per-view, like previews of pay-per-view events and predictions of the WWE pay-per-view events. I started getting into wrestling lately. I saw WrestleMania. I bought the game, and I wouldn't mind for fun to show you some predictions from computer versus computer to see who will win in the pay-per-view event. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And please, if you like the video, hit that like button, leave comments below, and please subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and thank you for the support. Well, to kick it off, we're gonna have for the US Championship Kalisto versus Ryback as a kickoff match. Ryback will be attempting to rectify a fluke WrestleMania loss when he challenges Kalisto for the US title belt. My opinion, I think Ryback is gonna win the match. First of all, it's Ryback. He's a face. Kalisto, I'm not 100% if he's a face or a heel right now, but a lot of people are cheering for him as well. So it's more of a face-face type of match. So it could go any direction. The thing titling it rectifying a fluke, it could be to enhance the story. Ryback wins, Kalisto does the next challenge, and they go Extreme Rules, or they do something else for the next pay-per-view event. And I hope it actually happens. I like Ryback a lot more than Kalisto. Kalisto kind of reminds me of Rey Mysterio, and that's, for me, it's not a good thing. So I really do hope he wins, and he actually gets the US title belt. It's a good way to kick off Payback, my opinion. And I hope he actually wins. After that, we're gonna have Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy versus the Vaudevillains for the US Tag Team Championship #1 Contender Tournament finale. Of course, it's gonna be a pay-per-view event. I don't think it should have been a pay-per-view event. In my opinion, it should have been title belt competition for this because #1 Contenders is mostly for like wrestling or main events during the week, non-pay-per-view moments. I don't think they should have done what they did with this, but whatever. The computer says that the Vaudevillains are gonna win. I hope not. I prefer Enzo Amore and Cassidy, just because they're more entertaining, they're fun. But if they're gonna win, they will win. Let's see what actually happens during that title match. And well, it's not the #1 Contender match, and it's the finale, and then most probably the next pay-per-view event is gonna be for the title. I hope something turns around, or there's a triple threat tag team for the next pay-per-view event, but we'll never know. But yeah, that's what the computer says, that the Vaudevillains will win. After that, we have Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin looks to back up his boasting when he and Dolph Ziggler clashes at the WWE PayBack. Apparently, he's talking crap about Dolph Ziggler, and let's see who will get out of there. We got the classic heel versus face. Dolph Ziggler is the face, and Baron Corbin is the heel. For me, this is not a very entertaining match. I'm not a fan of this match, but I'll go with what the prediction goes. The prediction goes Dolph Ziggler wins the match, and that's what I'm going for as well. I hope he wins. Baron Corbin, he's still kind of like an NXT wrestler, so he's not that into it, and I hope it doesn't really happen. I'm not a big fan of Baron Corbin. So yeah, the prediction is basically Dolph Ziggler winning it, and I hope it actually happens with this match. The following match, which I think is very interesting, we have Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho. Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho will settle their differences inside the squared circle when they battle in a Dream Showdown. I think it is a Dream Showdown. Dean Ambrose, after losing his Intercontinental after getting his ass whooped by Brock Lesnar in WrestleMania. Now Chris Jericho wants an attempt, and I think it's going to be entertaining. I go with the prediction as well with this one. The prediction is Dean Ambrose winning, finishing off Chris Jericho, and getting the win. But you know how Chris Jericho is. I know a lot of people watch Chris Jericho, and it's going to be an entertaining fight, and there might be some not so legal play. The following match is Miz versus Cesaro for the Intercontinental Title. The Intercontinental Champion Miz and his wife Maryse will be going against Cesaro. I don't know how this will be. I'm sorry that the characters still act from last time. Cesaro is now all suit and everything. But yeah, I kind of want Cesaro to win. It could start bringing more popularity to the Intercontinental Title. I never really liked Miz even when he started, and now him doing all this, that he's #1, even though it's an Intercontinental Title. Not a fan of it. Whatever. Well, the prediction you're gonna see now here is that the Miz, by distractions of Maryse, wins the title, and it can happen. By cheating, Miz will retain the title, which mostly does happen. The distraction, the ref gets distracted, or Cesaro does something. I hope Cesaro actually does something to Maryse. That would be interesting in the title as well, or that Cesaro does something to get DQ. But the prediction, I go against the prediction at this time, and I hope it doesn't happen. I hope the Cesaro wins and brings interest into the Intercontinental. It wasn't interesting at all, this matchup. Then we have a rivalry between friends. We have Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. The newest chapter in the years-long rivalry between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I don't really know what to say about this. Like, at the beginning, after WrestleMania, Kevin Owens loses in WrestleMania, his Intercontinental. He wants a title shot back, and he never gets it. So he doesn't think Sami Zayn deserved a title shot. And after that, it just all-out rivalry. They were friends before, now they're enemies. But basically, the computer predicts that Kevin Owens will win the match. I go either way. I prefer Sami Zayn because he's a face, but I could see Kevin Owens just to make the story longer, or to just bring him up into popularity. Kevin Owens will win the match. But I'm really hoping Sami Zayn wins the match, and maybe he could get a title shot or the Intercontinental shot. After that, we have Charlotte versus Natalya for the WWE Women's Championship, and it's gonna be. I think this is one of the most interesting matches, just for the fact that we have Ric Flair on ringside, and we're gonna have Bret Hart on ringside. So Ric Flair and Bret Hart are gonna do something interesting in this match, most probably. Charlotte and Natalya is gonna face off. I don't know if there's gonna be any distractions, or if there's gonna be beatdowns I hope there's both. I hope there's a beatdown ringside between the two, and I hope there is distractions between the two. But the prediction is basically Charlotte wins the match, and she retains the title. I hope she doesn't retain the title. I hope Natalya wins it, because that would be more of a twist. Charlotte's been winning, cheating, and doing a bunch of things like Ric Flair. So to lose the title and continue this rivalry would be nice. And having the Bret Hart in, definitely. The following match and the main event of this pay-per-view event is, we already saw it, will be the WWE Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. For me, this is a face-to-face matchup. There could be an interruption in the middle of the match for disqualification, and Roman Reigns keeps the title. Roman Reigns keeps the title on straight-out fight. Or the Cinderella story, AJ Styles comes in Royal Rumble and wins the title after 2 pay-per-view events. I'm hoping AJ Styles, like in the prediction, becomes true. AJ Styles wins the title, and either the Authority comes in. There's even rumors of Finn Balor gonna break in and beat the living hell out of AJ Styles, or both of them, and they're gonna just elongate the rivalry between Roman Reigns or AJ Styles, or just Roman Reigns just loses, doesn't get his title shot back, and we just keep going with AJ Styles as champion. So there's many things that could happen in this matchup, and I hope AJ Styles wins. Roman Reigns, it's a face-face, so I don't really have a big issue with any of them winning. I'm interested in this fight just because it is kind of a good fight. So at the end of the day, we have Ryback winning, we have the Vandervillains winning, we have Dolph Ziggler, Dean Ambrose, Kevin Owens, we have The Miz retaining his title, we have Charlotte retaining his title, and we have AJ Styles becoming WWE World Heavyweight Champion for the first time. These are the predictions of the WWE 2K16, and this is the pay-per-view event for Payback. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and stayed for the whole time. Please comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll be posting these every single time there's a pay-per-view event. Just for a second.